Hi, good morning. It's Amanda Watson at the Equestrian Index, and here we are for Tradestand Connect 2023. I'm really excited to be chatting again to some of the brilliant businesses who are going to be at Horse of the Year show from the 4th to the 8th of October at the NEC. And this morning, first session, how brilliant, is Anna Bruce, founder at Salute Equestrian. Anna, lovely to have you with us this morning.
Oh, lovely to be here. Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now, Salute, you're a regular at HOYS, aren't you, Anna?
Well, regular as a child in that, I'd come and dream of competing there. And then actually as an adult as well. First exhibited there 2 years ago. Had an enormous newfound respect for other trade stands because it's incredibly long days. So if you still have us smiling at 8 o'clock at night, you're doing well. But wonderful vibe. And what we found was a lot of our previous clients or clients who'd met us at other shows or online came to talk to us, and we loved that. And obviously engaging with new clients.
Oh, it is a fantastic show, isn't it? But it is long days. And I think it's actually probably a really good point to bring up, because sometimes people sort of see people and people on stands are looking a little bit exhausted. It's because they've been there from early in the morning and they don't finish till 10 o'clock plus at night. So everyone who's shopping, just remember that. But now tell us, I can see as I'm looking over your shoulder, Anna, I can see that we've got picture of the Click and Connect neck strap with John T. Evans there. So tell us a little bit about how Salute and the Click and Connect neck strap came about.
So what happened was a horse was competing internationally, cross country eventing, and it pecked on landing, put its foot through a loose stirrup leather that was acting as a neck strap, as we'd all know, and it broke its leg, because stirrup leathers tend to be quite fat leather nowadays or reinforced with webbing and don't break. And when I heard that, I felt sick. I thought, well, that could happen to my horse. Probably more likely me letting him eat a snack of grass at the end of his ride. But it's a risk. It's a huge danger, and not something we could solve. So I wanted a piece of kit that would work whatever horse I was riding, a slight thoroughbred to a big warm blood, ponies, etc. And wanted something that would work with whatever tack I had, with whatever style of breastplate, whatever saddle, short girth, long girth. And so after a few attempts, I came up with the Click and Connect neck strap. A few people saw it, asked for one, and John T very kindly actually volunteered to use one in a demonstration he was giving at badminton quite soon after his comeback to riding. An order came in that day, and away we went. So Salute was born, and since then we've added a few more products, either our own or ones that we think are good, that are unique and have generally a safety bias to them. So something to enhance, I say it's what every rider needs and what every horse deserves. And to be honest, it's the horse that always is the key ingredient in the whole thing.
Brilliant. And I think that is the thing, isn't it? It is safety first. Safety is such an important aspect, especially when you're looking at things like the cross-country element of eventing, because it is inherently it's dangerous, and anything that you can add to that to make it safer is fantastic. But people use these in all kinds of situations, don't they?
Yes, I was absolutely going to say, actually, to be honest, because it turns out that by connecting a neck strap to the saddle is safer, it's in the right place always for you to grab. If they're bucking, it's not by their ears. If they're spinning and spooking, it's not spinning itself round and just landing on the floor, holding onto it at the bottom of their neck. It's actually it really found its way with performance, and that's why the majority of our clients would be riding internationally or to high level of dressage. That said, the Australians seem to be the first on the old uptake, so we do send quite a lot abroad into all sorts of countries, some of which I don't even know where they are on the globe. But it's every rider from every level. We probably will end up doing a little bit of an introductory special offer for ponies because it's so important for them. But the thing is, it's not just about the safety in your forward seat and having it in the right place or emergencies. Connecting it particularly to the girth where the connector runs across the shoulder really helps give a horse confidence. So it's like having long lines across their shoulders. It helps with their straightness, and who of us hasn't had a problem with a horse being wibbly wobbly, not straight, losing a shoulder, falling in, motorbiking around a corner. And with spooking, so if a horse does spook, normally we come off because they drop a shoulder, but because they tend to turn in a much more nice sort of almost pirouette turn, we are in better balance. Plus you've got your grab handle, but they're also less unsettled by a spook, and then they end up just building their confidence. They then don't spook as much, or if they do, it's not a big drama. So it's actually really helping from young horses, young riders, any level of rider, any experience level of horse. One lovely lady, she said to me once, she came up, she's got, I think, 2 neck straps now, one for competition and one for home and hacking on, whether we do a high vis version. And she said her horse is a complete saint, but it doesn't mean it hasn't saved her once or twice. And then we've had other people who've said, that their horse, it's been a game changer. They've had a horse that was very talented and they weren't able to even go out in public because it was so volatile, shall we say. And now it's out and they're being able to use its potential because it's more confident and they're more confident, and it just feeds into all of that. So
Fantastic.
It's so inspiring.
Yeah, really lovely. And I know that you can bespoke these Click and Connect neck straps, can't you?
Yeah, we can. We personalize them. So we use a hot foil machine, and we can either deep emboss a name or a phone number. Quite often people like the horse's name over the crest. Originally we did it to have a phone number just in case you are parted company or for security. But yeah, people can have inspirational quotes or just reminders to sit up or believe in themselves or whatever they want on there. And we can do that actually at HOYS itself. And we also developed some number bibs which are safer, so that if in an emergency you fall off, the paramedics can get at you really quickly. They're also neater and easier to see the numbers. And we can personalize those as well for people. So yeah, we've got that service.
Brilliant. And now I know you're at stand D51, so everyone does need to head over and have a little look, because they are, whilst they're being a piece of kit that's for safety and have a real purpose, they are actually quite beautiful as well. So I would recommend people coming over and having a good look and having a good chat with Anna as well. Anna, have you got anything that you're bringing with you specifically for HOYS, obviously with the run up to that time of year?
We might have, so a little bit of fun. As I say, most of our stuff is safety. We're all about quality, and that is one of the key things about having a trade stand, is that people can feel the leather. It is the most expensive, best quality leather, best fittings possible for our neck straps, because that's important to me. That's really important to me.
Yeah.
You're buying it once, it's for life. But for a bit of fun, to have a stocking filler, I shall demonstrate. We have brought out the lucky socks. Now, thus far, they have a 100% success rate. So they are brilliant. I have had people buy them, not just for riding, because we all need a little bit of luck, but also for job interviews, for driving tests, for exams. Just if somebody's giving them as a gift, it makes them feel like, somebody really cares while on there from their feet up. So yeah, we've got those as a bit of a stocking filler. As well as some other, practical safety items, which people might be like, yeah, great, I really like having it, but it's not really such a gift. Neck straps often are a gift. Husbands are very good at buying neck straps for wives, actually. So it turns out they do want the wife to come home. That yes, it's a bit of fun. So hopefully we've got everything to suit every budget. And yeah, we also just love. It takes a while on our stand, because we need to talk to the person about their horse, discuss which of the 10 fits of the neck strap, because one item can work 10 ways, and which ones might suit them best, and just try and give them as much of a guide. And then obviously after, once they've bought, we're here, no matter what. We have ongoing conversations with people, but all happy, luckily, and all just inspiring and keep us going.
Absolutely brilliant. So I would recommend then that everyone books in some time to go in and have a chat with Anna, because it will take some time. You do need to talk them through all of the options that you've got there. But as a word of warning, the lucky socks for me are the ones for the lottery, so not for anybody else. So everybody make sure that they head over to stand D51, go and see Anna and the team there at Salute. Make sure you pick up your Click and Connect neck strap there. It's gonna be a really important bit of kit for everybody. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you. Oh, it's not going to be that long now, is it? Only a couple of months.
No. Looking forward to it.
Lovely to chat with you, Anna, and we'll see you there.
And you take care.